Alright, pretty much ready to get the show on the road. Let's hit it. I hope we do well. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to do what I want to do. Right. Oh, boy. How easy is this going to be to get set up neatly?
The fear of losing is far greater than the fear of being hurt, and that means that you've very much got to weigh up your opponents to see
Okay.
where they are, and you're wheel to wheel with these guys. If they're in a strong situation, their car is running well, and you're both...
So, we're on the career, and we have a certain path that we need to do with the Machucha, not the Machucha, with the Ginetta
gauge the profile of your
lines, Proving Grounds thingy. Right, so with that being done, no, that's not what I want to do. That is the Championship Manufacturer Drives Proving Ground for Ginetta. So, I don't want to exit the desktop, thank you. I have been hopping in here and readying my car and trying to get some good times. So I was getting like 133s last time going into the race. With the race itself, 135s. The cars, AI cars on 150. Difficulty and aggression. Under difficulty 50 aggression. We're doing 129, so you know that was not good enough. But now I have improved things with a best time of a 128.619 in time trial, which has put me in 20th place on the overall leaderboards from the past 4 years, and I am quite happy with that. I'm actually really thrilled with that, seeing as this seems to be a challenge that was giving people trouble for a long time and still is, with one of the guides I read suggesting turning it down to 50 to even have a chance for beating it. So, you know, I ain't gonna do that because I'm an annoying little toe rag who is so far up himself that needs to the gratification of difficulty. So it seems that we're doing okay for time. I ran the race earlier as a test, as a thing, and I was doing quite well. I didn't want to finish it not on stream, so you know, not guaranteed that I'm going to do it first time, because basically I seem to need to get like first or second off the line, maybe third at a push, and work from there in the braking zones, and then once I take first, it seems I can keep the lead because I've got the pace, and anywhere that I am slightly slower, I can just like block because of the track being so narrow. But yeah, that is pretty much that. Let's hop in and get going. I will showcase some of the changes that I made. There we go. See, only 2.3 seconds off the world record time in this car. After all these years. Which isn't bad at all. Okay, right, so one of my main things that I've done for tuning was, like, I haven't done much. Basically, as you can read from the description there, I have removed the bumps, removed bump stops, also changed the tire compound to soft slick, seeing as if I leave it on, Leave it on automatic by weather, it picks the hards, which are a couple of seconds slower a lap. But yeah, basically I just removed the bump stops and lowered the amount of fuel to 15 laps. I could lower it further, but I'm happy enough with the 15 laps to 15 liters, which is about 8 laps of fuel around here. But yeah, I think removing the bump stops completely helped with keeping the car somewhat steady, with it being such a bumpy track. I need to start getting back into removing the bump stops pretty much from everything, except for the occasional trip around Le Mans or Monza. So I guess Indianapolis as well, maybe, seeing as that doesn't have too many like fast loaded corners, at least not in the sense of bump stops being a necessity to remove. It might actually help with I don't know. We'll see whenever we come to it. It'll be a long time before we get to Indianapolis, probably, especially in a car where it really matters. But seeing as this guy, or this whole competition, this whole Proving Grounds thing, I need to be on point. I need to do as good as I can do, at least for the first couple laps and get in the first place, and then push at least within 95% of my limit. You know, removing those bump stops has been very important. I also increased traction control up to 13% from 10, just for that extra stability after, which I probably didn't need, but 30% is what I usually run in GT cars and that in project cars. So, you know, it's just a point that I've been used to, and personal preference for cars in the game that have the realistic settings of having traction control. Right, let's exit out of that. We'll keep that set up because it has worked really well for us, and we will just keep at this as long as may be needed. I probably should have turned on restarts, but we will leave it as it is. Right, maybe I should have practiced on a few practice laps because I've not done anything since this morning. But, right, let me just reset position one last time. Make sure I'm in the right spot for this, and let's rock at it. Basically, that's the sort of start I need, is to get like right in there, right in the nitty gritty. I don't care about poking through in this. But there we go. Right, we got first. We have to be almost crazy about your positioning. I don't know why the game doesn't allow you to do some qualifying on this particular challenge, especially if you want to turn the difficulty up. I feel that people would have found it easier if they were able to get ahead in qualifying at lower difficulties instead of lower it down to like 50 or whatever. I find that I can like brake much easier now with my settings. Removing those bump stops and that has just made the rear a lot more stable, especially over bumps on in braking. There's a couple of sections dropping down at first, but I probably need to mess around with the differentials to really remove that, especially off throttle diff. I'm usually faster out of that bump because the AI just seems to want to power out and sends themselves into almost a spin coming out of it, so I can take that bump the way I take it and gain some time from there and not do too badly. So yeah, like, we have the lead. I'm going a bit slower, I think, just because I'm talking over it, but once you have the lead in this track, seeing as like it's just barely wide enough for the two cars, it is very easy to defend and just keep defending. Got the fourth, drop down to the third for this one. if you look back at my previous time going around here, it looks like the car just looked a lot more stable going through all those bumps. So certainly, the bump stops being gone has really helped. I don't even care that I'm holding up now. Doing my ultimate times, but it'll do. Just gotta keep it steady. I don't want to spin it, because if you spin it, there's no mistakes allowed in this race whatsoever with these AI settings, and I don't want to turn it down right now. It would have been a last resort to turn it down, but if I can do it at 100 difficulty with 50 aggression, I will be happy. Keep it smooth. Over this slight jump almost, the way these cars work with the amount of power they have. I can usually take this first part in third and then drop the second here before going back up to third maybe, but I'll keep it in second before going down to first for this corner. The AI is so fast through that particular corner, it's insane what speeds they can get. That was a 133. I'm like usually 4 seconds faster, so let's see if we can put the speed a bit and get some distance between us and the AI to at least make it a bit more comfortable. So this is the third lap now, almost halfway through the race.
That's your best first sector so far. Keep it going.
Too early. I'm being more. Even though I was earlier, where I did like a 1:29.4 in the middle of the race, I was managing it quite well. I'm just still taking it easier than maybe I could, just because I have that lead and I don't want to throw it away.
Fastest second sector. Great driving, mate.
Yeah, going off again, going over that bump just because they really gun it over it instead of edging for the bump. Right, this corner easily so I don't spin, because I spun into that barricades countless times. I'm trying to set the fastest lap that I could. Still about 2 seconds down at this point than I should be.
That's your fastest lap in the race so far.
That was a 132, but still nowhere near peak performance, but getting it done, that's the important thing. This is the worst thing with the automatic by Weller setting for the tyres. It's just sometimes it does choose the slower ones when you don't need them. That's not what we needed. That's not what we needed. Okay, so that's what I mean, like one mistake and you're almost out. Let's see if we can try and catch up. Need that first place. I'd already edged in for maybe needing to do this a few times tonight, so yeah, okay. There we go. See, look, once the pressure came, then it all fell apart. So that's the thing about this one. You really need to be on your complete gun, and it's such a hard track to keep the G55 going. Tell you what, just to make it easier for this one thing, I will, because I want to get it done. I want to get it done at the 100, even if it would be easier just to turn it down a bit. And seeing as they are so fast around here, I mean, like with them doing 129s, that is still like top 50, top 100 times in this particular car on PC. I know at the time the guy that I was looking at for PlayStation, that they were pretty much almost at world record pace. So like they're just ridiculously fast around here. But yeah, we'll keep at it. That again. Good a start as last time, but yeah, actually got a decent enough start across the board. Yeah, we get bogged down seeing as this guy in the pulling to the middle, so this might be a tough one to even get anywhere near what we need. That's what we get now for being so far back. So, like, we basically need the perfect start off getting up into at least third. Very beginning here. Shows how bad this showcase or proving grounds thing is.
Superb. That's a fantastic start.
First again, try and not fuck it up this time. We're on the lights. So yeah, I already tossed it off the track. At least we got away with it, seeing as it was the first lap. AI notoriously taking so long to get themselves up to speed. We'll do this until I can get it done. No exceptions, unless I just get really pissed off and end up lowering the difficulty that much, but we're not. It's not the plan. Second place took that slightly better than usual. Better first sector, pretty much on par with my best times through that first sector, so
May need to start defending from the guy behind. Not too far back, he might make a move.
not a good gap over third place, but you know, we need that win. Doesn't matter anything else, just the win's the only thing that matters this time round. Oh, that is my one tricky spot, is that entry through there. I've spun it a million times, even whenever I got comfortable, just the rear just suddenly just sometimes wants to go with the bumps if I hit it wrong. And here as well, going down to first, sometimes just the rear likes to overextend. Need some like deep settings to change out. There we go, that's a 130.17, so getting closer to peak time and he's still on my ass, so that's why you need, like, there's almost no hope for me to catch up against 100 AI. 120 AI must be like nearly impossible, except for like unless that guy that has the world record time of 126 is an alien and can throw those out every lap, but I doubt it. Just feels like the AI on this track are way too fast. A bit earlier than normal, but I want to make sure I don't go wide. But again, as long as we can keep him behind, we can just pretty much block him unless he tries to dive and knock us out. In which case, you know, restart. At least this was an actual clean race for us getting up to first. There was no real barging that we had to do. He dropped back dramatically there. What happened? Really far back, and I'm 2 seconds slower here in this lap than I should be at this point, so I'm gonna keep it steady. I don't need to. I think I can get over that a bit easier if I don't lunge on the brakes too much and compress the suspension at the front. just ruin the rear going around those bumps. This track is so insane for any sort of GT racing. I don't know how the AI can keep so much speed through that first gear corner. 132, not particularly good enough, but almost missed my turning point. Right on my ass. A little bit 2 seconds slower than where I'd want to be. Too much skiing. Just fucking up the suspension a bit. Third's catching up with us. I'm definitely holding the pack up. Do what you gotta do. Right, 31s. AI in second, guys. Front wheel's way off the ground and fucked himself up for some traction, but you can take these S's so quickly compared to me on that final corner. I really don't know how to do it. It's unfortunately the AI is so off in actual physics, unless it's just their particular type of car.
Final lap.
Oh, this is the final lap? Okay, right, okay.
Pushing hard. Don't let him get a run on you.
Final lap, in the lead, somewhat comfortable just because they can't get around me. I just need to not fuck up and take the optimal line there, but oh god, he's right on me. Held him off, a couple of seconds down. That first sector wasn't good just because I got panicky. Straight. Break. So they fight each other behind, that's good. Fighting each other is really going to help. Take it easy through here. Don't want to risk it for no reason because there's no way they're going to get around me at these final corners. Feel them all breathing down my neck and cursing me for being so slow. There we go, that is that. The Proving Grounds challenge done at 100 AI. Didn't break underneath the 130s, but, you know, it'll fucking do. Important thing is it's out of the way. If we come across in later tiers needing to turn down difficulty, we'll have to, because this one really seemed to mess people up. Like, again, like, they do 129s here. Like, that is inside the top 50, top 100 in the world times after 4 years still. And with the guys suggesting people, especially like if you're going to control it, like this is me with a VR headset and, you know, a mid-range wheel with the T500 RS. Like, it's insane the amount of work you have to do just to beat this particular career mode event. I'm surprised they never changed it, and judging from the times that people posted, they never did change it. Maybe they changed like the profile of the car, but I doubt it. Because from what I've seen, my times are pretty consistent with what people were doing back at release, so I don't think they changed anything about the G55 too much at all.
Great job. You were the best out there today. First class.
Alright, yeah. We just missed out on fastest lap, but those best laps are only held back by the fact that I wasn't able to get as fast as I was. If I was doing 129s, they'd be doing 129s. Insane, really, actually. Insane how much work had to go into it, so we got what we needed. And that's the Ginetta stuff done. One Ginetta Proving Ground. You can keep track of accolades. So yeah, and then you unlock more stuff to build your affinity with them. So we've got the GT3s at Snetterton, which we will worry about at another point. I'll need to go and change the bump stops to the GT3s as well, seeing as Snetterton's another track that really doesn't need them. There's so few tracks that need bump stops. I kind of wish that they had them defaulted out, but I guess I understand why they would have had them in for some of the longer tracks. Then we've got an LMP3, and then we get the G57s. That's Sugo. That's at Zuhai. Sugo, I know. We did that crossbow challenge like 2 weeks ago. The Zuhai is one that I'm not particularly great at, but you know, it is what it is. Hold on. Chucha's Thrill, lead driver, second season, la la la. Racing a different season. Okay, let's go and change back the restarts settings. So yeah. Oh, it was 40 aggression, not even 50. Okay, I'm gonna have to change that in the thing. I thought it was. We'll bump it up to 50 again. I wanted it on 50, so I don't know when I absolutely changed it down, but opponent skill level was at 100. Oh. Forgot for invitational events, that was somewhat quicker than I expected. What time is it? Okay, I've got about half an hour, say, from the amount of time that I wanted to allocate to it, because I was pretty confident I could do it within an hour. Anything cool that we can have a look at? "15 laps in the GTO around the circuit of the Americas." Not particularly. Should I just do some hot lapping? Well, we have historic. This is vintage stuff at Monza. We could just have a look. It is only 6 laps, so which button is it to change car in here?
Here's where you'll need to make some decisions on which car you'll race in your chosen series. Having a tough time choosing? Take a look at the performance stats. Also, pay close attention to the car class. If the motorsport you chose...
Okay. So we could go GT3 then for the Le Mans experience if we wanted to, so there's actually reason to do it multiple times. I mean, we can have a look here at this and see how it goes. Maybe I should. It's Monza Historic, so maybe we should do a few laps of it first and make sure that I can do something in the Type 49 Lotus. So Lotus. It's just a GP Historic, wasn't it? So yeah, it was 9 AM this time of the race, I think. We'll do it with medium cloud. It doesn't matter if it's slowish or whatever. Hi lads, yes you are. You must be getting that really tough race now that I couldn't beat the other day, so but I hope you're having fun. Sounds like a fun evening for you. A wonderful time. I'm actually quite jealous of the good quiz. Okay. That's another thing as well with the G55. I changed it to a stable setup. We're at 94 litres. We can turn that down. Keep the bump stops in for now. Automatic weather, vintage all-terrain ice track. Okay. It's giving us the track tires. It's giving us what we want. H pattern here to work with. This is 6th, right? It's 5th. Okay, so I can probably take that flap. And the historic mounds, of course, is freaking beautiful to ride, especially in a period-specific car. A bit earlier than that. Oh boy! Oh boy! Bang! Right. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't. We didn't get a lap in, but we'll just go and check and see how the AI does. And if it goes bad, we can do what we did with this one and just come back to it at some point. Just go and see how it looks. Shit, we're facing rain, okay. 6 laps in rain. Aren't you starting middle of the pack then? I am. I thought I came across my my driver for a second, but no, middle of the pack, okay. Okay. But look, this is all about fun. It's not strictly canon for this, so... Worst start from the eye this time. See how it's going to pick up the pace really quickly. Move my pedals a bit to sort of easier. Oh! Hey guys, how's it going? Maybe I might turn on restarts for these non-canon races actually and just have it easier that way, seeing as we're going to be pushing a bit harder. Invitational, yeah, let's hop in again. Restarts to work better. Well, we'll try it out a few times. We seem to be gaining there, but it probably won't be at the lap 2 till we know just exactly how quick we can be. Juicy's in here. Oh, he was so great. He's like, I think he's the guy. That's the guy that did the thing for the community that does all the suspension tools and all that. So in 10th place there, very cool. I think I recognize Thomas Lund too, but I'm not sure. It was really cool reading Juicy's or Yussi, or whatever, however it will be pronounced. I think he's Finnish. Reading his like input and all that on the game throughout. Dev. Better start this time getting up first. They take that corner very fast compared to me, especially in these conditions. How did they get that? How did they get that turn in? I was trying to take the same speed as them. How did he get that? That is quite unfair. Maybe I do need to change something, people. We'll try that again. Looks like I need to drop down a second there, which is just going to put me some feet behind. Oh god, oh god. I just hugged the wall for now. I don't think we got any suspension damage, so. Weave our way through. Ah! Too wide, too wide. Sorry, mate. That was totally an accident. Hey guys, how's it going? Wanna stop and have a chat? Anyone want to have a chat? Anyone want to have a chat? Hey, what are you doing, mate? This is not mate. Guys, look. Okay, orderly fashion. It'll be fine. Are you okay? Like, seriously, are you okay? I think we're stuck. I think we're friends now. I think we're trapped together. I think this is fate. This is destiny. Mate. No, stop. No, you're not getting away. You're not getting away. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. If I put on my brakes, you won't be able to go anywhere. You're stuck here with me now. We're friends forever. Do you want to play Jackbox? Let's play some Jackbox. Mate, you're not... Stop it. No, stop trying to escape me! My drawings aren't that bad and drawful and champed up. Come on! Take off the brakes. He's just gonna get away, isn't he? He's just gonna leave me. He's just gonna leave me. Hey, mate, look. Fine, you want away from me that bad? You want away from me that bad? There, go. Goodbye. Goodbye, friendo. I'll remember you forever. Will we be able to collect another friend, though, before they come around again for the full thing? Hey!
They're giving you the blue flag. Let them pass.
Hey, look, guys, someone stop and love me. Someone love me. Guys! Someone, anyone, love me! Love me! Love me! Love me! Love me!
The suspension's been damaged. The car might drive funny, so you may need to come in for repairs.
Doesn't want to love me, right. That's enough thinking about. Let's give it one more go then. Why did I start moving there? gear. That's not good. Oh god, oh god, oh no, oh Jesus Christ, oh my god!
Gate pass noted. Your wheel just fell off.
Do I get an accolade for doing a barrel roll? Or 17 of them? The thing is, I don't feel sick after that VR. I handle it just fine. Stomach of steel, unless it's Dirt Rally 2. Oh god. Anything in these mirrors. We need to brake really early there then. Very early. I'm just not used to the braking in this car. We'll give it one more go. This is not good driving, but I'll take it because I'm having fun. I need to drive this car more now again. It's been a while. It's been a long while since I've properly taken the spins. Just not used to braking noise, especially the things I never use this in the car. Ramming that H pattern into gear. Move, guys. Let's join this 3-wide party in the front. Don't mind me, I'm just coming on through. damage from that, did we? Yeah, it's like whatever. I don't expect to finish this race anyway. I just need to work on these braking points. Oh dear God, that's not what I wanted. Oh dear God. Scenic route. We're all good. Oh God. Oh God. Need to work on those braking points. Right, that's me done. That was fun. That was fun, especially the 17 barrel rolls. That was a lot of fun. I look forward to actually getting good in the Lotus 49. Getting good in some classic stuff. Right. Just happy that the Ginetta challenge is done, or at least the first one. We'll see how the GT challenge goes at some point, the GT3 challenge. But we have a GT5 championship to run. Soon. Goodbye.